Okay, scholars, it's time for us to create a central idea. The central idea is the most important information from the story. Why do scholars write central ideas? Yes, so that they can learn from the story and then they can also share with others what the most important parts of the passage are. Okay, so let's get started. Today, you are going to help me create my central idea. Now, in close reading, we read texts more than once, right? So we worked with this text last week. If you remember, I read this text in my model, and you helped me to fill out my thinking jobs chart. Now, I knew that the text was fiction, right? Because there were characters. So I knew that there were going to be 5 thinking jobs: character, motivation, problem, solution, and lesson learned. I thought about those things as I was reading so that I can make sure that I best understand the text. Okay, so I've already filled out my chart because I remember I read this text last week. So before I create my central idea, I need to have my thinking jobs chart filled out. Put a thumb up if you think I am ready to begin my central idea. Yes, I am ready to begin because my thinking jobs chart is already filled out. Now that it's filled out, it's going to be pretty easy to write my central idea because I'm just going to use what's in this chart and make a blurb, a short blurb. It should be about 3 sentences. It could be a little bit more or a little bit less. I'm going to read over my thinking jobs chart so that I can remember my thinking jobs because I don't fully remember all of these because I read this last week. When you do your assignment, you will also read over your thinking jobs chart again before you write your central idea. Pause on this video so you can read through my chart and help me create my central idea, and then press play when you're done. Okay, now that we've read over the chart again, let's begin our central idea. In my central idea, I want to make sure that I include all the thinking jobs because those are important. So for fiction, my thinking jobs are character, motivation, problem, solution, and lesson learned. Those are the most important. If I add those all together, they create the central idea or the most important information from that text. Okay, so I want to make sure I include all of these in my central idea. The first thing I want to think about are my characters. Who are they and what do they want? Okay, I know my characters were Kate and Jake and they were siblings, so I want to write that. Kate and Jake are siblings who, what are they like? Oh, they love to play catch. Okay. Now, I talked about my characters, and I remember that the next important thing that happened was the problem, right? Jake has to go to camp. And so they needed to find someone, right, to play with Kate while he was gone. So I want to say that next. How about, I can say they don't know who will play catch with Kate. They don't know who will play catch with Kate when her brother is gone for a week at camp. Okay, I've talked about my characters and I've talked about the problem. Okay, now I need to talk about how that problem gets solved. I want to say like at first that Kate was sad about it, but then she found a solution because I remember that that was my lesson learned that I could take from this story. So I want to make sure when people read my central idea that they also know that. So I'm going to say at first, Kate is sad, but then she found a solution that would make her happy. She met a girl at the park to play with her while her brother is gone. Okay, now I'm going to read over this and see if it makes sense. Kate and Jake are siblings who love to play catch. They don't know who will play catch with Kate when her brother is gone for a week at camp. At first, Kate is sad, but then she found a solution that would make her happy. She met a girl at the park to play with her while her brother is gone at camp. Oh, was gone. That makes more sense. She met a girl at the park to play with her while her brother was gone at camp. So, friends, do you see how I reread that a few times and made some corrections because it didn't make sense? You're going to do that when you're writing your central idea. Okay, now I know my central idea has all of my 5 thinking jobs. So I actually already had that done before I even started thinking of my central idea because I was a strong reader like you were, and you took notes on your thinking jobs. So now I want to make sure that my central idea has included all my 5 thinking jobs. You're going to help me. Every time I've used a thinking job, I want you to put a thumb up. Okay? Kate and Jake are siblings who love to play catch. What thinking job is in there? That's right, Kate and Jake. They are our characters. So I'm going to make that red for characters. They don't know who will play catch with Kate when her brother is gone for a week at camp. Oh, well, that's the problem. What color is my problem? Yellow. I'm going to make sure I have that. Yellow. At first, Kate is sad, but then she found a solution that would make her happy. Do I have my solution or lesson learned yet? I think so. Let me read the next sentence to make sure. She met a girl at the park to play with her while her brother was gone at camp. What thinking job is that last sentence? She met a girl at the park to play with her while her brother is gone. Let's see. Let's read the solution I had. Kate meets a new friend, Brooke, who can play catch with her while her brother is gone. That is my solution. I included it in my central idea. And I think that I'm going to go back to try to find my lesson learned and my, because it looks like I don't have any blue for lesson learned and I don't have orange. It's possible I included it in my central idea. I just have to find it to make sure. So let's see. My motivation is that Kate wants someone to play catch with her when her brother Jake is at camp. So I got to find a spot in my central idea where I either talk about how they love to play catch or something about how they want to play catch. Kate and Jake are siblings who love to play catch. Oh, I did put that in. So that is the motivation. They want to play catch. So I'm going to put this. And I'm going to make my motivation is what color? Correct, it's orange. Now, what do I have missing? What color do I not have in my central idea yet? That is on my chart. Blue, yes, for lesson learned. What is the lesson that we can take from this story? Let me read what I had in my chart. When I have a problem that makes me sad, I can find a solution that will make me happy instead of moping around. Let's see if I had that in my central idea. Oh, I did put that in this sentence here. At first, Kate is sad, but then she found a solution that will make her happy. So instead of moping around, she found a solution that would make her happy. So I'm going to make that blue color. And then I'm going to write instead of moping around because that's part of my lesson learned. So I can add that in. Do I have all of my 5 colors? Yes, I have red for characters, orange motivation, yellow problem, blue lesson learned, and green solution. So it wasn't in order in my central idea, but I did include all of my thinking jobs. So I created a good and strong central idea that has all of my thinking jobs. All right, thank you for helping me and for watching us create a central idea. It is now your turn to use a text that you've already read and completed a thinking jobs chart to complete a central idea. I can't wait to read what you have. Good luck.